Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is your girl Hidden Treasure if you're new, and I've got a story for you. This is my first live ever on YouTube. It's a new year. I'm trying things new. I hope that you would come in to join me. And what I'm talking about today is what everyone is talking about. Tasha K interviews Arionne Curry, Love and Marriage, Huntsville Martell Holt'S, Baby Mama. And that's a lot to talk about. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't know if she really thought about doing that interview. And I'm sure she probably got permission from Martell to do the interview with Tasha K. I'm sure she did because she didn't show Maverick or his nickname Baby Knox until Martell showed him first. So we're going to take a look and we're going to discuss and have candid conversation chat about this interview that Tasha K had with Arionne. Now, Arionne didn't say much of nothing really, that she doesn't say or that she says on her IG. She didn't really give a lot of information. She was just saying, oh, they're just talking about my likeness, my likeness. I don't want them discussing me. It wouldn't be a show without me, if they didn't discuss me. I don't know how true that is. I really don't think that's true at all. So we're gonna talk about it. So let's just take a look at. Oh, also, Martel Holt celebrated his 40th birthday yesterday. Now, when Ariane came onto the show, and Tasha K is really good, but she was really delicate with Ariane. Ariane is 31, 32. She said she met Martel Holt when she was 24 at a house party. Martel sent his cousin over to Ariane, gave his cousin his number to give to Ariane so that they can talk. So they actually talked that same night. And here's the thing, she said that he actually wanted to take her to a hotel that same night. Now, wait a minute. What kind of girl did you think she was? I don't know. But now Martel Holt is 9 years older than Ariane, 9 or 10 years older. So, her excuse was, I was young, I didn't know any better, but you're 24 years old, you know. Some 24-year-old have been married, and she just got out of a 5-year relationship with her baby's father. She said, so she had a baby. She was in a 5-year relationship, and she didn't know that he was married. He didn't disclose that information up front. But I'm thinking his cousin gave Ariane his number? Really? Really? I wonder, do Melody know this cousin and what she did? And do she be around Melody and the children? I'm trying to understand that because I'm sure Melody would have a few choice words for her. I'm not certain, but I would. Like, okay, how can you be around me and you're giving my husband, you're taking his number to give to another woman? Come on. Come on. And she also said that she was pregnant 3 times by Martel Holt. Three. And the first time, unfortunately, and this is sad, that she had a miscarriage. The second, she had an abortion. They both discussed it. Martel Holt paid for it. And then the third one is Maverick, or Baby Knox, as she calls him. So, and the first pregnancy, when she had the miscarriage, she said that her and Melody Holt was pregnant at the same time. And Melody was pregnant at that time with a Boss Baby. So we're going to take a look at a little short clip that I put together. And you guys, and then I'll be right back.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Hidden Treasure. If you're new, listen, Tasha K interviews Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell Holt'S side chick, Arionne Curry. And what an interview it was. I don't know what to think about it. Did you guys get a chance to look at it? Now, Martell told Melody, well, she graduated from the same college that you graduated from, as if she measured up. But when she said, I'm from a two-parent home, well, you kind of think that means both parents living together, they're in the same home. But when she explained it to Tasha, she said, no, my mother and father lives in two different homes. Now, make that make sense. Now, she also said that she met Martell at a party and through his cousin. I wonder, do Melody know this cousin? Martell gave his cousin his phone number to give to Arionne, for Arionne to give him a call. They talked that night. And that is how they met. She also said that she was pregnant by him 3 times. The first one, she miscarried. The second one, she had an abortion. And then the third one, with Maverick, she had. So what do you guys think about that? And not only that, she said the first time that she was pregnant, her and Melody was pregnant at the same time with the boss baby.
Wow. I mean, what can you say? And then she keeps saying, now let me just be clear. Melody never mentions her name because she really don't like her. So the first person that kept bringing it up was Tisha, and perhaps Martell always saying that, she pleases me more than you sexually, and we know how that went when Melody threw that glass across that table and was about to get in his behind. Yesterday, Martell celebrated his 40th birthday. So let's just take a look at that clip that I prepared.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Hidden Treasure if you're new, and I've got a story for you. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell Holt'S celebrates his 40th birthday today. He goes on IG and says, happy 40th birthday to me. I looked up what 40 means and it was significant to where I am in life. And he also goes on to say 40 means a message of congratulations on all of the hard work that I've been doing to achieve my soul's mission or life's purpose. And with determination and hard work, I have the ability and support necessary to achieve any goal. Many see and don't know. Many listen and don't hear. Many have opinions without all the details. But for me at 40 and in 2022, I just want to walk this life out with what I feel is the best road to travel for me. We have to remember my choices and my goals may not work for anyone else, but I have to go with what works best for me. This year, I vowed to focus on my journey, peace, and happiness. Happy 40th birthday to me, and cheers to 2022. The best years are yet to come. Guys, comment below and tell me what you think, or wish Martell a happy birthday. I would love to hear from you, and as always, thank you for watching. Also, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so that you're made aware of each and every upload.
Here's the perfect time for them to be together. He's divorced. They've been divorced now for maybe, a year or two now? So why can't he be with Arionne? But he's already said that he's not going to be with Arionne. Arionne said in the interview that she's single and Martell is single. And we know that there are other women. And so that's why Mel was just totally fed up with everything. Period. Done. And, he's still trying to get back and work things out, but still try to manipulate, all the women actually, and manipulate Melody, but Melody is still holding strong and firm as to I'm not going back. So we're going to see how that works. They are taping now for the next season. So we're going to see what is going to happen. But Arionne wants to be on the show. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I don't think she has a place in the show at all. She's not relevant. Melody is not talking to her about her at all. Never. Okay. Don't want to even think of her, and the mention of her name just makes Melody upset. So she doesn't talk about her. So I don't know why she keeps saying that Melody is talking about her, because she isn't. Now, the other cast members, yeah, Tisha, perhaps. Sometimes Kimmy, because sometimes Kimmy can be messy. Destiny, for sure. But Melody, she tried to keep her name out of her mouth. And I don't know why Ariane wants to go on the show. But Martell has officially introduced the children to Maverick. So I'm sure that's going to play out on the next season, because they were out shopping and Baby Boss was picking out outfits for little Maverick. So we're going to see how that plays out on the new season. And what I'm going to be doing, I will be reviewing and recapping Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm doing things new. This is my first live ever, so I'm really a little nervous, but I'm going to work through these kinks. And thank you guys for joining me as well. You feel free to comment. I'm looking for your comments. You want to talk? We're going to have a candid conversation chat. Tell me, how do you feel about that? I think Arionne is kind of delusional. I really do, because she thinks it's all about her, and it really isn't. Not at all. Yes, she was with Martell for 5 years. Well, she's going to be in Martell's life because she has a child by him. So that's understood. The child has nothing to do with the parent and the things that they did. The child is innocent. So, yeah, they're going to be involved. But as far as being a couple, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think they'll wind up being a couple together? She also said in the interview with Tasha K that she was upset with Oprah. Really? Do you think Oprah is thinking about Ariane Curry and how she feels? She said that she expected more of her and the shows that she puts on her network. I don't know if Oprah gives a flying flip about what Ariane thinks. So feel free to comment below. Let's talk. Let's chat it up. Um, she also said that she was in school for nursing, but she didn't finish her nursing degree, but she did get a degree. So I wonder what her degree is in, because when she went into my I'm from a two-parent home. And so you would naturally assume that the two-parent home is that they're married, that the two parents are living together. She said, no. When I say two-parent home, I mean that both of my parents were living in their own places. Well, make that make sense. Can you help me understand that? I really didn't understand that. So my point is, she thought she was relevant to the show. Yes, they did bring her up. Melody really didn't bring her up a lot. She brought her up maybe in the first season or the second season, but she never said her name. She just said, I'm getting a divorce because he's seeing someone, and he's been seeing someone for quite some time, and I'm tired of it. And I don't understand how she dealt with it as much as she did. But she did. She held out because, of course, she has 4 children by him. And at that time, 3 children. And then she found out that she was pregnant with Sugar Mama. And, she really tried to work things out, thought that it would work out. But, it didn't. She did try to give her marriage a chance. She listened to him um, go through, you know, the typical I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it. And he even said himself, he went to church, he tried to pray it through, but he just couldn't leave it alone or leave her alone for whatever reason. Um, so, um, so we will, um, I don't know. I really don't know. How she thinks that she's relevant to now she's relevant to Martell because she has his son. Relevant to Melody? No, not at all. Relevant to Carlos King or Oprah? No. But I think she wants to be on the show, or she wants a show on her own, or she wants a spinoff, or she just wants some shine, some clout. I don't know. But the interview, she didn't say anything that was relevant, things that she didn't say. She just said the things that she said on her Instagram live. So if you really wanted to see what she said, or she goes on her rants, you just go on her Instagram live and she said everything that she said on her Instagram live is what she told Tasha K. Nothing. It was kind of boring, really. Actually, it really was. And the only thing that came out was that she was pregnant 3 times by Martell, and that his cousin gave him gave her his number to call, and that those were the only things that we didn't know about, pretty much. And that was the pregnancies and how they met at the house party. She did touch on the fact that she was at the picture that Marsaw put on his Instagram page about the Atlanta circa 2015, the one that Maurice said that he wasn't there, he never seen her, he'd never been around her at all, and he doesn't know anything, he's never seen her at all. Lying. She said, I was there, I'm the one that took the picture, I can tell you who the women were that was there. And okay, so Maurice was there, Marshawn was there, Martell was there, and Cedric was there. Okay, so if Marshawn was there, where was Letitia? Now, according to Arionne, everybody had someone with them. They were booed up. So if Marshawn wasn't booed up with Letitia, who was he booed up with? Now, according to Letitia, Marcel has never cheated on me, and we've been married for 15 years. So she didn't go further into that. She just kind of cut that off, but she did say everyone was booed up. Now we know that Cedric is married too. So if his wife wasn't there, then who was? Okay, now Maurice was the only one that wasn't married. Now Maurice and Kimmy were together, but they wasn't married. They wasn't even engaged at that time. I don't believe, because they got engaged in 2017. So, uh, they perhaps were dating, but as Kimmy said, he was out there. He was a wild boy. He was sowing his oats. He had just got a divorce or whatever. But the lady that Arionne described sounds like Kiwa, his ex-wife. So she may have been there in 2015 in Atlanta. So those are the only things that she kind of confirmed and made things those are the only things that she kind of let out of the bag, but then again, not really. So it really wasn't anything, just nothing. She says that she doesn't like being called a side chick or a side piece because that's rude. Well, what are you? So you're a mistress, and she didn't like that either. Well, listen, if you are with a married man, you are a mistress, you know, and some would say side piece, side chick, baby mama, whatever. You were all of that, you know. So whether you choose, you don't like to be called that, of course you don't like to be called that. Who would? But, you know, you get in where you fit in, and that's what you were doing and still doing, I think. You know, even though she says that we're not together, but I deal with Martell when I deal with Martell. So is it that it's just a jump in and a jump out? I don't know. Is she a filler? You know, is she feeling a void for him when he's feeling lonely, or he wants to stop by or drop in, or I'm in the neighborhood, just want to see you, want to see my son? You know, the excuses that men use, you know, still trying to get in. And if they're feeling some type of way, you know how that goes. But listen, I just wanted to touch bases on Tasha K's interview with Arionne Curry, Martell Holt'S baby's mama, Maverick's mom. It's just a lot, you know. And she thinks she measures up with Melody, and you don't, because what happened was Martell, you know, vowed to marry Melody, and he did. But is he going to marry you, Ariane? Is the question. Perfect time to do it. He's single now. You're single. He can marry you. So what's the holdup there? You know, since you felt like you're so relevant, and you are relevant because you are Maverick's mom. But is Martell Holt going to marry you? Because he can now. He's single. He could do that. He can marry you. He can propose to you, you know, if he loves you that much. So we'll see. But guys, listen, this is my first live ever. Thank you for joining in. I really do appreciate it. I'm just trying to get all the kinks out. So this is really just a test run. So definitely, I'm going to try to go live more so that I'm more comfortable with everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed this short recap and review of Tasha K interviews with Arionne Curry. Again, just recapping everything. It really wasn't one of those big explosive interviews that Tasha K normally gives, but it was a good interview. Tasha K is good at what she does. She kind of played around with her, manipulated with her, and she realized that Arionne Curry doesn't really have it all there, because she was really trying to understand. And you can't keep using age. You're 31, 32 years old. You're getting closer to 40, and you're still going to use age as a factor. Age is not a factor. Wisdom doesn't come with age. I mean, you can have wisdom and be a young person. You know, there are some older people that does not have wisdom or common sense. So we're not going to use age as a factor as to why I did this or why I didn't do this, or, you know, the reason why I was in this situation. At the end of the day, a person does what they want to do, when they want to do it, who they want to do it with, and they do not care who they hurt in the process of doing, because they are living in that moment. But was the moment worth it? Well, of course, you have a beautiful baby boy out of it, but didn't you get the man, Ariane? Did you get to be on the show, except for that little clip of you talking to Martell on the phone in the car? And that was it. That was all. And were you ever paid for that? You know, so let's see how this goes. They're taping for the new season. I will be recapping and reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Thank you for joining me live. This is my first live ever, so I'm a little rough at it, but I'm going to get better at it, I promise. So until next time, I will see you on the next live, and thanks for watching.